Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day. We are here broadcasting live from Intuitive Angel Messages. And for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, um, you can have a look at the description box below and like and subscribe. That would be wonderful. My name is Kristen Davies, and I love to channel. I love channeling and mediumship. I love to do it. I love to teach others how to do it. And I just think it's the best thing ever. So, for me, there's nothing better than being able to connect with the divine, with your team of angels, with your deceased loved ones. Sometimes I get a lecture from my Nana who shows up and tells me to be meditating more than I am, but that's just her. That's how she was in her body too. And she's just trying to help me, so I understand. But, you know, it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing to be able to connect with spirit. And this is our natural state. This is our natural way of being. And so, I'm going to be plugging the Master Channeling course. It's coming September 1st, and it will start and will be for the entire month of September. And it will be myself and many other mediums helping each student. Um, there will be a lot of practicing channeling, but there's also going to be a lot of getting channel guidance from a lot of the other students. So it's a magical, wonderful course to be a part of, and I'm really proud of it. Myself and Rebecca McCann started this course. And of course, you can come and visit the sister page to the Intuitive Angel Messages group, which is called Leadership of Light page. So if you'd like to come over to Leadership of Light on Facebook, come over and say hi. Um, Today we're going to be channeling Gaia or Earth. And I said, well, what would be best to channel today? And she stepped right in. And I was like, right on. I love it. She's very direct. She's very wise, and I love channeling her. So uh, she's just teasing me. She's like, when you say, and no further ado. So she's going to go ahead and have some words with each of us. And then she's going to answer questions. So any questions that you have for Gaia, feel free to post, and she will come along and answer those questions. I don't have a clue what she'd like to talk to everyone about today, but we'll find out here in just a moment. She's pretending like she's walking on stage, and she's like, hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's so nice for this welcome. She's making me laugh. Oh my goodness. She's like, thank you for the introduction. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in and see what she'd like to say. She's like, all right. She says, sorry, come a little closer. She's coming up from the ground, you see, right? So Archangel Gabriel will come down above me. The earth is always coming up around me, beside me, behind me. She encompasses me. And then she comes within my energy field, and I tune in and listen to what she's saying. And then she gives me visuals like walking along a stage and saying, thank you, everybody, like that. So what she'd like to say is, okay, as you can see, my vibrational frequency is rising. She says, this is a happy, joyous time for me. Finally. Relief. Finally. This time ahead is a great one. A great one. And I am so looking forward to what is going to be transpiring in the immediate, near, and not so distant future. Okay, thank you. She's thanking me. Now, what is to come? What is to come? Higher vibrational frequencies here upon the earth plane, soon to commence. Many of you are unaware of what is transpiring on the earth, although many of you light workers are becoming more and more aware. Some of you are acutely aware, energetically, vibrationally, what is transpiring upon the earth plane at this time. Let me fill you in. Source, God, light and love, all there is and all there ever will be, is emanating light here. Higher vibrational frequencies of energy, higher vibrational light rays. And this is embedding and penetrating within myself and each of you. Each of you who are open will have light pouring forth within you. This is called ascension, ascending. And this comes coupled with ascension symptoms. What are you doing about your ascension symptoms? Many of you are suffering from lack of sleep, insomnia, anxiety, mood swings, depression, lightheadedness, spaciness, and so much more. I'm going to tell you what you can do in order to get relief from these ascension symptoms. Go outside. Go outside. That's it. Go outside. Please spend minimum of 30 minutes outside upon my back. Sit on the grass, lean up against a tree, sit by the ocean or a body of water. Please go outside. This is what I request of each of you. Okay. So now she's dusting off her hands and she's shifting gears. So I'm just going to go along with her. Okay. This is a glorious time upon the earth plane. Humanity, consciousness here, the collective consciousness upon the earth plane, upon my back, has been in the dark for some time. And now it is starting to turn a corner. Just turning a corner. Moving back towards the light. There are many more coming to help raise the vibrational frequency here of the collective. Those who are coming are Christ consciousness. She's saying that Jesus or Christ consciousness energy is her big brother. She's saying, And his team of angels also returning with him. Other high vibrational ETs are soon to be arriving. More angels will be pouring forth, encompassing the globe. Other archangels, in which many of you are not even aware of that exist, will be arriving here upon the globe. And she is so excited for this. She's just clapping and she's so excited. They are soon to be arriving in the near future. She says if time was really linear. Now, she's doing this. Now, I see this, I see hands doing this, so I do this. For those of you who are ready to hear my guidance, please type your questions. Thank you. She's saying we will get to as many questions as we possibly can. Please be patient with Kristen. I second that. Thank you. Okay. So Katya is saying, what is her life's purpose? Indigo life color. She wants you to go on to Google and research indigos, and you will see part of your life's purpose here, being an indigo. She says you get distracted easily with the goings on in your three-dimensional reality. She'd rather you shift. She wants you to practice shifting from your 3D mind into more of the higher vibrational frequency of the heart. She says that's your homework today. Go and research indigos. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Lydia would like to know, is every single person going through ascension purpose on Earth? Yes, although many are not aware that it is occurring. Many are stumbling in the dark. They have their blinders on. They don't believe that, well, they're not even aware, she says, that any of this even exists. She says they're not ready to know. Even if you told them, they just poo-poo it. A lot of people, they would be like, what's long distance healing? How does that work? Oh, pfft, pfft. Or, oh yeah, right, the earth is talking to you. Oh, okay, sure. And you just leave them to it. Just allow them to be as they choose, for they are not ready. And that's okay. They'll just come around the block again and again until they are ready. Coming around the block means incarnating in and out of bodies, different experiences until their soul is ready to ascend. Awaken, slowly take the blinders off and see that there's much more to their reality than just this. Okay. Love you too, Molly. Love you too, Vincent. Okay. Yeah, and here's me talking. It's free will. This is a free will zone on Earth. So what you choose to focus on in your life or be enveloped in, whether you're super entrenched or you're more seeing things from a broader perspective, that is up to that person's choice. So Tatiana wants to know, how can she connect with you in order to heal? She says the only thing that is hindering you or temporarily, she wouldn't even say blocking you. She's just saying it's like the only thing that's kind of like shielding you almost is your mind. That's it. That's the only thing. Choose your thoughts wisely. Be the still observer of your thoughts. She's saying soon, soon, soon. So I'm asking her, what does that mean? She says you're going to shift vibrationally. It's going to be a pretty big shift. And the old way of you constantly going to those thought patterns and those belief systems, it'll be very difficult for you to hold those thoughts. It won't feel good to you and you won't want to go there. And she's happy and she's excited for that to happen. All right. And it's coming really soon. Then the healing can commence. The healing is already taking place, but with this big shift will come um, big, more healing in this direction. Okay. So Paris would like to know, has she been grounding enough with you? No. She's just saying no. More, please. More. What she'd really like is outside on the earth. She says you could go out for a walk and such, and that will be great, but you're not connecting with her. So you've got the rubber soles on the bottom of your shoes. She wants us to sit on the earth and lean on a tree, or sit and on the edge of a body of water, or in the water. Connect with the earth. Put your hands in the soil and garden. But if you don't like doing that, then she's saying to go and sit upon her back an hour every single day. So that's what she's asking. Let me see. Okay. So with Vincent, he's asking, what do you want me to do now or beyond today? Set the intention, she says. Set the intention. What do you want? Do you want this path? Do you want to further develop abilities and skills and open channels of communication further? Or are you all right with staying where you are? That's it. She's not saying anything else. That's a question for you. Oh yeah, Dar. Oh yes, absolutely it is. Barefoot on the earth is the best. Absolutely. She's just applauding you. I just see her clapping. Do you feel it when Brenda sends you love and light? She's aware of each soul upon her back sending her love and light. And she greatly, greatly appreciates this. Greatly. She says she just takes it in, takes it in, takes it in. And she says she needs it. She needs it. She says this is going to be a group effort, a team effort to make this happen, this shift happen. Some will come with us and some won't. Many of you will. And she's very excited about this because she's going to shift vibrationally. So then those of us upon her back have to decide, are we going to come with her or not? And that's okay if we don't. I mean, maybe we're not ready, but she wants to take as many of us as possible with her. How cool is that? Okay. So here's a great question. Pamela, what can we do to help create more unity in communities and larger society overall? Go within. It will always start with you first. It's always going to be you first. Going within. Being aware and paying attention and being the still observer of your thoughts that you house within your mind and your own vibrational frequency. Releasing that which is no longer serving you, old thought patterns and belief systems that are entrenched within your mind within your the energy in your body even, and housed within your energy body. Energy work is important. Taking care of your physical body is very important. What you eat. She says, you know that saying, you are what you eat? You are what you eat. It is energy. So fuel your body wisely with high vibrational, nutritious foods, whole food diet, whole foods. She doesn't want us ingesting and consuming meat or animal byproducts. But she's aware that that will take time for some of you to shift and move in this direction. She says plants. Plants are best. Vegetables, peas, beans, nuts. She's putting a whole bunch of different list of foods in my mind. I mean, I could go on here, but that's a lot. Whole food diet, spring water. No, please do not consume tap water any longer. She says, please do not consume tap water. Why? Because it's not healthy for you any longer. So she's saying bottled water, spring water. Many of you feel as though placing a filter on your tap water is good enough. I'm here to set the record straight in saying that it is not good enough. Please place orders for spring water to be delivered to your doors from your local springs in your local area, in which you can find within your phone books or online. Second option is going to the grocery store and getting bottled spring water. Yeah, this is higher vibrational energy coming through in this water. But primarily when you get it delivered from a local spring in your area, that's the best. She's like, show them what you've got here. Spring water. Tastes really good too. Tastes really good. It's very alkaline as well, which is really good for the body, she's saying. Okay, she's dusting off her hands, so I'm moving to the next question. Okay, so I think to reiterate what the last question was, how do we change society? We change from within first. It will always start within. And then as we emanate out, we change, we help to impact those around us vibrationally in a higher vibrational direction. And so much more, she says, and so much more. Okay. Oh, yes, Bridget. EFT tapping, useful to remove old patterns from cell memory? Absolutely. Would you agree with that? Oh, yes. She loves everything that Rebecca McCann is teaching. So she says you can find, she's plugging it, not me. She says you can find Rebecca McCann in Leadership of Light, running that page on Facebook. You can find her in the Master Channeling course, teaching you these modalities, she's saying, in order to remove blocks and remove fear, remove old cellular memory, and build belief that you can channel, that you can do this, that you can move forward. And really, she's saying, in order for you to feel relief from your day-to-day, if you feel like you've got that day-to-day drudgery or heaviness on you, you want to be doing what Rebecca McCann is teaching. So that's in the Master Channeling course. You can find her at Leadership of Light. Okay. Anything else on that? No? Okay. Okay, so Richard is asking, what time frame are you talking about for the shift? She says it's already happening. It's been happening for a while now. It's been a progression over each year. Now this shift is picking up speed, and now it will take off. Okay, so many times the angels have shown me this. It's like the tip of an iceberg. You know when they say, "Oh, it's just the tip of an iceberg." So my angels say, okay, I'm just gonna get my foot up on my desk here. So you have the tip of an iceberg, right? My angels have said, it's not even the tip of the iceberg yet, Kristen. This isn't even the beginning yet. I'm like, okay. Now my angels show me this. It's like just starting. And that's what she's showing me in my head. She's laughing at my description. She's saying that this September, end of August, moving into September, that is just the tip of the iceberg in this shift vibrationally upon the earth plane and within each of you upon my back. Mm-hmm. Okay. So how can people ground with you when they're indoors? Then what do they do? She says, first of all, go outside. She's saying go outdoors. Go outdoors on your lunch breaks. Go outdoors on your breaks. Go outdoors before work. Go outdoors after work. Go outdoors. Secondly, if all that fails and you cannot go outdoors, which is what she's highly recommending, then you can lie down on the ground floor of your house and call upon me, or wherever you are, you can call upon me and ask me to come to you and ground you and talk to me. And she says, talk to me about anything. There's no time or space constraints for me, and I can help you with anything that you request. And she says sometimes she'll have to work with your angels or the archangels or your deceased loved ones or your spirit guides in order to help you. But if you call upon her and ask her, then she will come with the team to help you. Epsom salt baths, rose quartz, at least a palm size on your lap. That was the angels that taught me that. And boy, does that work. So if you're in your office, you want to have maybe a plant on your desk, maybe several, and you want to have several of these on your, on your lap. So when one gets drained completely, because you'll have it on your lap all the time, then go and maybe get another one. You can tell if a crystal has a lot of energy when you hold it in your hand and just relax your mind. And you can feel the energy from the crystal come down your arm. So this one is coming right to here. I can feel the energy come right to here, but I can't feel it any further than that. So when you know you've drained a crystal, you'll hold it in your hand, tune your mind out, and you'll be able to tell if you've drained it. And then it might be time to get another one. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you're eating a lot of sugary, processed, fried, greasy foods, there's an indicator right there to cut those out. That's not good for you. I used to love butter. Me and butter were having a romantic affair with each other, and now I don't eat butter anymore. My legs, my ankles have shrunk right back. They look normal again. So I feel a lot better. Anything that's byproducts from animals, I'm still working on cheese. I'll have cheese as a treat once in a while. I don't eat butter. Instead of butter, if I need butter for something, I use coconut oil. I love coconut oil. Love it. Um, you can get coconut oil that doesn't taste like coconut. So try and look around. And as soon as you get it, put it in your fridge. So don't keep it outside of the fridge, put it in your fridge. So yeah, some coconut oil and maybe a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. It's wonderful. I know a lot of people like to, what is that other type of butter? But she doesn't even want me to mention that. She's just saying coconut oil. Coconut oil? Yeah. She likes olive oil as well, but she really likes coconut oil. Okay. Hi, Terry. Hi, Danica. Jackie, ask the earth to help you be connected daily. Sharon, you're so cute. Please say yes to taters. Anything that is processed or fried, she does not recommend you eating it. That's what she's saying. And no butter on top of your potatoes. It's not good for the human body year after year. It is not good. Your body, how it collects. She's saying, please stop treating your bodies like garbage cans. That's her words. Eating to fill emotional void, eating for emotional stress and trauma, eating because it tastes good and I'm bored and I have nothing else to do, eating late into the night. Stop eating at dinner time no later than 7 p.m. If you're hungry, drink water. Allow your stomach to shrink back to normal size. You eat to sustain your body, not for pleasures, boredom, and emotional, filling emotional void. Go within, go within, do the EFT tapping, the clearing, the red rooming. All of this can be taught by Rebecca. And when you start doing this, you won't turn to food. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 You know, I prefer to order bottled water from a spring. It comes in a giant bottle, and then I have my bottles that I keep, and I just use these plastic bottles. I don't have a whole bunch of plastic bottles. I agree with you on that. The less plastic we use, the better. I mean, recycled plastic bags is a must. But I'm looking at every store and I'm not seeing them. So what do? I can order them online. And also you can get like a cloth bag for your produce. So go to a local shop or online so you're not getting those plastic bags to put your produce in anymore. Just full stop. It starts with us first, individually. If we think that somebody's going to come along and come and save our planet, no, we are going to save our planet. We are the ones who are going to save it. And that brings tears to my eyes because that realization that we are the ones that are going to do this. So we can't just turn a blind eye to things anymore. What are the generations down the road going to say? We have to be the ones. We have to be the leaders. It starts with us. We have to take action steps. Oh boy, she's so happy with me. She's rubbing my back. She's like rubbing my back. Thank you, she says. Thank you. She says, have a look at the oceans right now. They are covered in garbage. And, God, we have a new sewer treatment thing that's getting built here off this island where I live. But it's not perfect, and we still have sewer issues into the ocean. And she says this all needs to be taken care of, but it comes down to the mighty dollar. But she says, fret not, don't worry, because there is a younger generation coming, and they're already starting, and they're getting these ideas, claircognizance, channeling her guidance, and their angels and other divine beings that are here assisting in order to help clean up the oceans. But there would be nothing to clean up if we all chose not to purchase plastic products. She wants you to think about that. Make a movement, choose to purchase items that are not in plastic. She says she knows that's going to be difficult, but it all starts with us. Wow. That was pretty deep. So what are some of the differences between 3D, three dimension, and 5-dimension? It's all vibrational frequency. It's the vibrational frequency in which you house within your light body and within your body. Within your mind is where it starts. So what thoughts are you choosing to think? What emotions and thoughts are you having reoccur within you? She just wants us all to have a happy life, to walk a path where if you have any obstacles or hardships, that you have the tools and the ability to release, so that you're not housing this within. She says a lot of us are housing a lot within ourselves, and we stuff our emotions down instead of feeling the emotions. And we choose to be more passive aggressive rather than being assertive. And we need to just step forward and be more calm and assertive. That will help tremendously. And same goes if many of us are super aggressive and we house a lot of anger and we're venting on everybody around us. We need to, she's saying, cool our jets and find another way of being in the world instead of projecting our emotions and our words onto others all the time. Wow. That's a simplified description of what 3D is in comparison to 5D. Very simplified. Easy for you to understand so that you can start from within. Start from within. Start from within. Okay. She's saying, amen. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Hmm. You see, when we eat the cheese, the processed cheese and the butter, that builds up in your body. That builds up in your intestinal tract. It's not good for you. It tastes great, but once you remove these foods and they're just out of your sight and out of your house and out of your body, you don't think about them anymore. So it's really important to shift in this direction. However, as you raise in vibrational frequency, you just won't crave those foods anymore. Feeling good will be more important to you than eating the taste of. And I find that sometimes a lot of that old food, it doesn't even taste good to me anymore. And sometimes I get nauseous. So, don't beat yourself up if you are eating these foods, because as you raise in your vibrational frequency, those foods will just naturally fall to the wayside. That's me talking. Oh, goodness. How many years is it going to take for us to go from 3D to 5D? She says, let's just say many. She says we'll go from 3D to 4D, back to 3D, depending on the life circumstances, the stressors in life, our thoughts and what we choose to house. Are we meditating? Are we eating properly? Are we exercising? Are we going outside? Are we grounding? Are we connecting with our divine team? Are we connecting with our angels? Are we connecting with our spirit guides? All of this plays a role in where your vibrational frequency is. So, it's diligence and consistency is what it is. And so we'll go 3D to 4D. Maybe we'll coast in 4D for a day or two, and then we'll drop back down, and then we'll back up maybe closer to 4D, and then we're back down, and then we're back. So to think that, I am, I have my moments too. Sometimes you get rocked in life by other people's decisions, but then there's a reason for that. It's to bring up and focus so that, for example, then I will focus in on my own shadow work. So these kinds of circumstances in life happen for a reason. So I'm not going around going, I'm trying to keep in my 4D. I'm trying to keep in my 4D. No, you have to embrace it, and you have to go within. Go within. It's a repeat. Go within. Go within. Go within. Tap, tap, tap. Red room. Release. Go out and ground. Repeat. 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 Go to the gym. Do some kickboxing. Get the energy out. Get it out. It's when you stuff it down and you stuff it down, and then you're sitting there like, oh God, and it's freaking up to here, and you're angry with everybody, and you're irritated, and you're passive aggressive, or you're super aggressive, and that's when you really have to go to the gym, eat good, meditate, get plenty of rest, put yourself first, lots of self-love, lots of self-care. How can I be good to anybody? How can I be good for anybody else if I don't take care of myself, right? I can't. I can't even do this work unless I take good care of myself. She says it really does start here. Okay. Let's see here. I'm moving down, and I'm trying to get questions that are going to help all of us, okay? What do you think about water fasting? Nutrition for the body, whole food diet, plant-based diet, also known as being vegan. But she says it's a matter of getting enough calorie intake and eating enough. And she does recommend, going to the doctor and making sure your B12 is good and your iron is good, and, you're getting enough minerals and vitamins. Are you taking supplements? Are you taking protein shakes? Like for me, for example, I've got protein shakes with minerals and vitamins built into that, with calcium and probiotics. And then I take red algae calcium because of the bone loss in my mouth. So if you're not getting enough calcium in your diet, because obviously with ulcerative colitis, I wasn't even able to eat, let alone process the food. And for many of us who are going to not shift out of dairy, red algae calcium is awesome by New Chapter. I used to be able to push inside my mouth and go, that's how soft the bone was. And I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do if this is what it's like here? What's it going to be like in my body as I age? So New Chapter, red algae calcium tablets. Now it's hard as a rock. And go and check out on, what is it, well.ca, or you just Google red algae calcium. My God, the reviews are incredible. That's what shocked me. I was like, look at all these people with like bone problems. And it was a lady that I knew. She went in for a bone density test, and she said her bone density went up by 9%. And I said, how the heck did that happen? Like, bone density test for a 73-year-old woman going up 9%. I said, what are you doing? And then she told me about this red algae from New Chapter, and thank God, she told me about it. Saved me from losing my teeth early. Um, hmm. You know, when you walk in the grocery store and you see all the colorful boxes and the processed food, that's not really food. That's not real food. You need real food. And yes, it's going to take time and effort to prepare it in the kitchen. Um, you know, I love Mango Mama on YouTube because she has this awesome um, uh, vegan diet that you can follow along with her in her video clips on Maui. So she shows her family, and she shows Maui and the papaya and all the things that they prepare. And she has vegan cookbooks that you can purchase online. And the stuff she makes is incredible. It can be tasty and wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like William says, use glass bottles. Glass is far better than plastic, wouldn't you say? Glass is better than plastic? Yes, yes, yes. What do you want to say about glass? How else can we transport things other than with plastic? Glass or ceramic. That's how they did it in the good old days. So, you know, thousands and thousands of years ago, they used, she's saying, they used pottery and ceramic. Wherever you can go to bring glass, ceramic, or pottery, do it. She says this is where we're moving because we can't sustain the planet with all this plastic. And now she's clapping. Good one, William. Well, I mean, we could get into animals, but I'm going to stick with the humans for today. Boy, we could just be on that topic for another hour, couldn't we? She's saying that the animals are they are high vibrational. She's not concerned about the animals, meaning the dogs and cats. She's concerned about this animal. What are you calling us? She's saying she's concerned about this ape species. I think she's cracking one. Okay, so this ape species is what she's worried about. She's winking and smiling. She knows that we are divine beings housed within bodies temporarily. She knows that we are beings of light and love. She's just playing. Oh, good one. Um, you guys, oh my God, so cute. You know what you do? You open your phone book and you have all the springs laid out, or you have them on your laptop, and you ask the angels to guide your hand to the one that they think is best for you to contact. I did this. My angels asked me to do this 10 years ago. So I opened the phone book. So picture this being the phone book, right? And okay. And I just tuned my mind out, and I just glided my hand over the phone book, and then they would pull my finger down to the spring they wanted me to call. And then I would look at it, and I would see where my eyes were drawn to, which phone number, which company really stood out. It would be the same one my finger went to. And then that is the company that I have to this day. Yeah. Friggin' love that spring. Ooh, does quartz crystal in the water help the water, or help our vibrational frequency, or help in any which way? What do you say about that? Yes, yes, yes. However, this does not negate pouring a glass of tap water and putting crystal in it and thinking that it's going to be okay now. No, no, no. It still won't be okay. She goes, take a sip of your spring water and tell them how good it tastes. She says, now you're going to be a water commercial. Mm-mm-mm. Isn't that hilarious? Okay. Do you recommend a water fast at any time for anyone? No, I do not. Fuel the body. Put high vibrational food in the body and drinks, substances like water in the body. Thank you. Mhm. Okay, just moving down here. Okay, so I'll take a couple more questions. Oh yeah, red algae. Red algae. They collect it from the ocean and then they put it into tablets and then you ingest that and it builds it's red algae calcium and it's from New Chapter. Go and purchase this. I've tried about 15 different kinds of calcium over the years because I knew I wasn't getting any nutrition. I wasn't getting any food. My body couldn't process. I knew. And finally found red algae calcium by New Chapter. Oh my God. It's the only one I've seen work like this. No, I haven't yet, Christopher, but I'm going to. I'm going to watch it because I know it's on YouTube. So forks over knives. You can find that on YouTube and you can watch it. It's a documentary. Watch it. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick one more question here. I know, right? I was like, uh-oh, but it stopped, so I think I'm okay. But I'll tune in and see if there's anybody else other than the Earth. She's just taking over my energy right now with her energy. So it's kind of hard for me to sense if anybody's here because she's just completely, and she's up here on my right and she's just completely taking over me. No, there's nobody else. Okay, there's nobody else. She's just letting me know. Um, okay, what do you say about sound grounding us? Does toning or sound help us ground? Yes, but that does not negate going outside and sitting upon my back or walking upon my back with your bare feet. She likes sound, toning. Yes. Oh, yeah. She's talking about she's even showing me like crystal bowls and musical instruments, pleasant music that's uplifting and high vibrational. But she still wants us to go outside and sit upon her back. Okay. Do you have any last? Yep. Okay. So the last message that she's going to relay for all of us is you are all doing a wonderful job. Just keep doing these steps, taking these action steps, bit by bit, moving in the right direction, cleaning up my back, taking good care of yourselves, taking good care of your bodies, cleaning up your bodies so that they are no longer trash cans. Lots of rest, relaxation, meditation, being calm and assertive. And what is most important is to take good care of your energy bodies. You can do this by getting a rewire. That's her. A rewire with Rebecca at Leadership of Light. You can, Anina, yes, Anina. And you can learn the techniques for EFT tapping and red rooming and so much more. She's really plugging Leadership of Light today at Leadership of Light. Go to Leadership of Light. Thank you. All right. So she's plugging Leadership of Light page today. Wonderful. Okay, well, she's sending you her love. She's doing this, sending you all her love. Speak with me often. Ask me to help you with anything that you are needing. And ground often. Call me in. Have a wonderful Sunday. Love you.